It's October 7th, 2002. 4:47 on a Friday afternoon. Carrying nothing but a plain brown box, I left the office of my good government job for the last time. What some of you may think sounds like an exciting change, right? Turned out to be the biggest wake-up call of my life. You see, back in 2002, my wife Darcy and I had been married for 7 years. And back then, this was my big-haired wife, Darcy. And even though it was 2002, still had the 80s big hair going, right? Love the 80s big hair. And it was all kind of fitting because I was kind of stuck in the 80s myself back then. Yeah. You know, that slide always gets a little bit bigger laugh than I was hoping for. You know what I'm saying? And it was busy times back then. And when I left my job, I just felt like I left a whole chunk of who I was behind. Probably took about 10 months. 10 months to a year of being in the middle of the biggest change that I had ever gone through, not functioning well in the middle of that change, and most importantly, not doing anything about it. I started to feel like I was spiraling down. I was agitated, I was off. I'm usually a pretty patient guy. I was snapping at Darcy and the kids, and I wasn't myself. Darcy's taking this all in. She comes to me one day and she says, "Darren, we got to do something here. You just don't seem like yourself. You used to be a happy-go-lucky guy, had a smile on your face, had an ease about you. I haven't seen that guy in so long." She goes, "And we talked about this. We agreed this is what we would do. We need to do something different. We need to reconnect as a family. Let's get away. Let's get away hot holiday. Let's go to Hawaii. Oh, it'll be great. We can play with the kids on the beach, and you could golf around, and you know something? If you take me to Hawaii in the middle of January, I'll even shave my legs." Yes. This is sounding pretty darn good, right? It's a cool place. If you're a lots-to-do kind of person, this is a lots-to-do kind of place. I'm that guy. To this day, I will never forget that first drive down the strip in Waikiki. As we pulled onto the strip in our little rental car midday, we're driving along. Kids are excited, right? First hot holiday, looking at the palm trees and the ocean. And as we drove along, and I looked at the excitement of the kids and the excitement of Darcy in the car and all of these exciting things around me, I suddenly realized that I had everything that I loved all around me. And inside, I felt nothing. I felt nothing. It felt like there was a disconnect between the excitement that my family was feeling and what I was feeling. Felt like there was a disconnect between me and all of these activities that I know this is my stuff. I know I love to do this stuff, but I wasn't feeling it. I must have walked up and down that beach 50 times in the 2 weeks that we were there, and that connection never came. I didn't feel the excitement of this trip. I didn't feel like playing with our kids. I didn't feel like being close to my wife, Darcy. It's a strange feeling when you look around at your life and you feel like this should be good, and you're not feeling it. You ever been there before? You ever had an experience like that before? Where you look around at your life and there's good stuff there, right? Maybe it's a great home. Maybe it's your job as an administrator. I know many of you had said that you love serving the community that you're part of, making a change, making a difference. Or maybe you found that you're just not connecting with that. Or maybe it's a spouse or special someone in your life who just has seemed disconnected for an awfully long time. It can be a very weird and a very scary place to be. And what I had thought was going to be the big reconnection for my family and I ended up being the beginning of a journey. A journey to figure out how, when you're stressed out in the middle of big changes and you're going hard and you're not doing anything about it, how it starts to deplete you and you start to get caught in this stress spiral that we're talking about. So we're going to talk about lessons learned on the journey, and most importantly, how those lessons apply to your journey.